In this video we will look how to create a room model or a hull model in FreeCAD. In Germany we distinguished between 9 phases in the construction of a building. In the first phase the basics are collected and our basic model is created. In the second phase the preliminary planning takes place. Here the room structure of the building is designed and represented in a room model. We want to design this room model in FreeCAD. In further phases we will develop further compartment models later. In BIM the phases can be compared with the level of development. In our base model we have the axis of the building, the axis of the terrain, and we have the level of the building with basement, floor 1, floor 2 and roof. So our first step is to create a new file. We called compartment model of the rooms. In the second step we have now to link the axis and the floors, the layers, with our new room. In the first step we will merge the layers. Because we want to work inside of the layers, and when we have a link we can change anything in the linked objects. So we are going to delete the axis because this one we don't want to merge. For the axis we want to do a link, so we go on link and we are looking, we want to have the axis of the building. Now we give him a new name. And we have our layer and we have our axis. Let's prepare the settings. We are working on the basement. We want to have the working plane a little bit bigger. Let's go on this part. So we are going to make them on 140 or 160 lines. So we have more room. And we are on the right basement. Okay. In the next step we are starting with the first room. We are building the rooms without the walls. $2.50 m. Okay, and we make a space out of it. We call it techniques. So on that way we have the first room. Now some more based with move. True. Space is okay. And we want to see label and area, and we want to see the unit. So we see the name of the room and we see the area and the unit of the area. And at last we want to change the color of the room. Let's make him blue. Close. So all rooms in the basement will be blue. For the second room, we're going to make a copy. Okay. And we have a second room. We give him a new name. Warehouse number 1. And we are going to move him on a new place. So the technic room we take away and we go on this part. We are going up. Sorry, that was wrong. Going on the rectangle. We show him, we take him away, and now we move this room. Okay, we have first to make our plane a little bit bigger. About 400 lines. Yep, okay. Close. And now we are going to move this room to that place, the first step. Okay, now we will make that room bigger. In one way, and now in the second way. Okay. How does it look like? Very fine. Now we will see the second room. Okay, and now we want to make a copy of the warehouse, so we become a second warehouse. Let's go to that area, or better in that area. Warehouse, copy. Okay. Paste. Give him the new name, number 2. And we take that one away, we take that one away, take that one away. We're going to take this one and we will move it. Yes, we want to have this one. We go on moving. We want to have this point and we want to move him into this corner. So that looks good. Okay, so let's see. Take him away. Let's see. Technic, warehouse 1, warehouse 2. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. And now we are going to copy these 3 rooms into the basement, so that we can take it out with the whole basement. Okay, let's start with the floor 1. Copy. Okay. Paste. Here's the new room. We called it VC. And we want to have him, let's take this one away, this one away, and this one away. In the first step I forgot, we want to make our working plane on the new area. So we are going to work on floor number 1. Our room's a little bit small. Okay, so now this room has to be on a new position, on the position of floor number 1. So we are going to move him. So we are opening the real object and say the placement, the position of this object is on the level of floor 1 meter 50, and the room moves. The second thing we are going to do is to say how high is the room. For that we are going to the extrude and saying 2 meter 80. So it's a little bit higher. Okay, that was the first room. All that we are going to do with the next rooms also. Copy. Okay. Paste. New name. This is now our office, office 1. How high is he? 2 meter 80. On which level is he? He's on the position 1 meter 50. And on a new way. And the same we are doing with the second office. Okay, now we have our 3 rooms. We are putting them together in the floor number 1. And we are giving them together a new color. This ones we will to have something like that. Okay, close. So let's look if everything looks good. On that way, yeah, everything is good. On that way also. Here we can see our 3 buildings. We can move it around. So far everything looks okay. Now we can do that with the second floor, all 3 steps with the 3 rooms. I won't show them in the video, so we will overgo that step a little bit faster. Now we have all rooms for the 3 floors, basement, floor 1 and floor 2. The space between the rooms is required for the structure and the building services. So this room we will need for other compartment models. So now we are missing still 1 room, the staircase. For that we are going on the basement. And we are seeing we have here 1 hole. There we are missing still that room. We take all other rooms away. And we are just building this room new. Oh, okay. We want to go there. And we are going 8 meters. I think the building was high. Making a space out of it. And giving him a name. Doing the parameter new. Space is okay. Unit we want to see. And we are going to look. Okay, and that room is going over all 3 floors. That's why he is high like that. And what kind of color? We give him a different color because he's going over different floors. Let's take that one a little bit lighter. Okay, and he is at the basement. So let's take all so let's look if everything is good. No, he's not good because it was 8.50 meters, and he was in the okay, we had done a mistake in the height of the room. Minus 2 to 580 is 1080, so the highness of the room has to be data 10.50 meters. Yeah, that's right now. Okay. Cancel, go there, and now take that one away. So that looks quite good. Take floor 1 away, take floor 1, floor 2, floor 1 we take away. We have the basement, and we can see now all rooms. So far our space model is finished, and now we can start with the cost planning. By creating the base model, we had built an object profile, and there we had thought about the building. It's an office building. We thought about the floors, basement, floor 1, floor 2, and we thought about the rooms we need later in the different models of the building. And now with this object profile we are going to work on. In Germany we have a DIN standard for the cost planning, and in this DIN standard we have a definition of the usable areas of the rooms. That are informations we can get out of FreeCAD. And we have coast branch marks. We called it coast group 300 and 300 and 400. And with this coast branch marks we can say how much the building will be cost in that very early area of a level of development from 200, or we called it in Germany the phase number 2. So we need now the information in FreeCAD about the area. For that we go into FreeCAD. We are in the BIM workbench, and we're going here on the information about the objects. And there we got a list of the rooms we have, and we got here the informations of the area. And this we have to overwrite now in our object project. So like staircase has 29.48 square meter, and Technik has 19.80 square meters, and we're going on with the rest of the rooms. When we have finished all information about the areas of all rooms and of the different floors, the summary of the rooms, we now have to think about the coast branch markets. There you can have your own, or you can pick them out from somewhere. In Germany we have the BKI, Baukostenindex, special firm who has branch marks like that. We can use them, and we have to write them into. So to build a room of 29 square meters, the whole room with everything of the building, the square meter costs about 1,980 euro for 1 square meter. That will be about 700,000 euro. So the whole building will be cost something around 2 million euro. And that way I can make very fast and very simple a cost planning with the information about FreeCAD. When I'm now changing something in the rooms, I just have to change this areas in my Excel sheet, and I have everything together. So we cancel this one and put them nice together. So we have now a model of the space together with a coast planning in the first step of planning.